Dragon Boy's arc begins in 2B Hero X episode 21, but the only events that process to my head are those related to Nice and X. Since I am obviously not a fan of these two, I'll be talking a lot about them, more than necessary. Calling this guy as Mr. Shang has become a tongue twister for me, so moving forward, I will be calling him with his Chinese name instead. So there's this popular theory of Shang intentionally making Nice resemble his son Shang Chao. Shang Chao might have been associated to perfectionism because I don't know how to explain. He just simply radiates perfectionism? Well, he's smart, he's good looking, he's friendly, and all around perfectly nice guy. Shang Chao and his father must have been really close since Shang Te always provides whatever Shang Chao asks for. In the Easel arc, Shang Chao keeps on crediting his father on many of the things he had acquired. It sounded like he was really happy and grateful to have such a generous father. Since it seems more likely for this father and son to have a wholesome relationship, then Shang Te might not have been a bad guy at the beginning. Well, he didn't look mean when he was still Ghostblade's manager at least. So, it would make a lot of sense for Shang Te to have turned into the dark side only after Shang Chao's death. Well, who would ever easily accept the death of an angelic, beloved son? So, to get revenge, he wants Nice to be in the top 10. But I find that a little strange. Why does Nice, in particular, need to be in the top 10 when Furman is already in the rankings? Another thing Shang Te was particular about is for Nice to defeat Iso. But both of them wanted to avenge Shang Chao's death, right? He knows that Yang Zheng is close friends with his son. Shang Te also didn't seem to be that hostile towards Yang Zheng during the funeral. So it would make more sense if they were working together instead of trying to get rid of each other. Oh, unless Isol was working as a spy assigned to infiltrate MG? But if that was the case, it would make more sense if Shangta's goal was to bring the whole MG company down, not just defeating Isol. Also, Yang Zheng seemed genuinely loyal to Rock, so how could the spy think of going as far as defeating Ghostblade? Ugh, my head hurts. But wait, perhaps Shang Te was simply doing something similar to what Rock was doing. If he manages to make the perfect hero become X, then his tool could become a god that he can manipulate. There will be endless possibilities of what he can do to make Rock suffer. Wow, for some reason, that makes him a bit scarier than Rock. So Rock is nurturing Dragon Boy to become a god, while Shang Te is doing something very similar with Nice. And on the next episode, those nurtured boys will be fighting against each other. Oh my god! Although Rock was straightforward to Dragon Boy of just using him, their dynamic is surprisingly so chill. It's really fun to watch Dragon Boy doing whatever he wants inside Rock's office. While with the other pair, there's always some tension. Shang Te has made it clear to Nice that he only sees him as a tool for revenge. Then perhaps Nice hadn't really been expecting this guy to care about him at all, especially if that was already made clear to him even before. I noticed Nice was something like a shock absorber to Shang Te's rage. How to explain? It's like he is the one on the receiving end whenever Shang Te is feeling cranky. Shang Te stays calm in front of other people, but with Nice, he starts saying harsh words, raises his voice, and he even hurts the boy physically. Shang Te is also sometimes being inconsistent towards the boy. For instance, he already told Nice that he doesn't see any value in the hero anymore, yet he shows up again out of the blue to make Nice do a special mission. Moreover, he's definitely the one who ordered Miss J to make Nice more popular using all this publicity. Yet he gets annoyed seeing Nice being busy being a celebrity. He was also making a mess of Nice's hair while expressing his anger, but he later fixes it with care. It's so stressful to be with such a father figure that only uses the proxy as a punching bag that also follows his every command. Poor Nice, he's so helpless in front of Shangta, afraid even. So afraid that he can't even look at Shangta while being scolded. I suppose he has no choice because, from what he knows, Shangta is his only hope in achieving his lifelong dream, which is to become like Hero Smile. So, this episode has revealed that since he was a child, Nice is actually a Hero Smile fanboy. For a hero who struggles to smile from the bottom of his heart to admire the hero who is known for his bright smile, oh, no wonder Nice keeps on smiling in front of other people. And his costume was like based on Western superheroes, like Smile's costume. So it means that all along he has been trying to be like Hero Smile. Oh my god. It's so heartwarming to see Baby Nice being Smile's number one fan. This precious baby boy is copying his idol Smile. Baby Nice looks so proud owning Hero Smiles comics. He also wears this shirt, which is clearly Hero Smile merchandise. And this scene appears to be something like a fan meeting or something similar to what Youngton had with the kids here. Then, even when Nice grew a bit older, he still looks up to Hero Smile all those years. Oh my god, both Ling Ling and the original Nice are big time fanboys. So, that's a common trait of the two hero Nices, huh? So, it's actually possible for Nice to smile naturally. Hero Smile didn't take that long to bring out that kind of smile from Nice. Poor Nice, still not knowing how to smile properly despite idolizing the smiling expert. Even his best friend is better at smiling compared to him. It's so easy for Rec to smile. All he had to do is to make fun of Nice. Nice is totally the type who is fun to tease. Anyway, what Nice has been trying to achieve is to have a contagious smile like Hero smiles. So he has been imitating the way his idol smiles. Since it's just an imitation, his smiles lacked emotion. So they looked fake. Even the photographer noticed it. And as Rec has said, it was like a smile from a lecherous creep. But what Nice needed to do all along was simply to think of the things that make him happy. And they were all about Hero Smile himself. Oh my god. The source of your joy being right in front of you? Nice must have been so used to wearing his commercial face that his inner fanboyness didn't burst out the moment his idol has approached him. But after all that hard work in making Nice bring out that genuine smile, unfortunately, it looks like we're going to lose it very soon. It's not a 2B Hero X episode without the tragedy that we're all familiar with. Nice has been tasked to defeat his idol, but it didn't seem that Shangte wanted to specifically kill Smile. He just doesn't care whether Smile will get killed or stay alive as long as Nice could replace him. And Smile appears to be high in the hero rankings during that time, and taking his place will be the same as Nice defeating Iso, who had dropped to rank 9. Maybe Shangte also thought that Nice wouldn't be able to kill his idol, so he just ordered Nice to inject the suspicious liquid to, could it be the winner or the loser of this fight? Or maybe to both. The preview only revealed about Shang instructing Nice to wait it out. Perhaps he was hoping that these two will become weaker after their fight, so that Nice will be able to easily take them out. But contrary to their expectations, Nice was discovered pretty early. Dragon Boy must have had really good senses. But based on the next episode's preview, it seems that Nice has followed his heart and went after Dragon Boy instead. However, the twist might be something like that purple liquid actually making Dragon Boy even more powerful. So if Dragon Boy became too strong and Nice couldn't handle him, Dragon Boy might have killed Smile in front of Nice. Or it could be even worse, like Hero Smile sacrificing himself for Nice's sake. Oh no! If Hero Smile was gone, I can imagine Dragon Boy letting Nice live since he has already achieved his goal. Defeating Nice won't be beneficial to him anyway. That would also explain why Nice is still not in the top 10, while Dragon Boy climbed so high that he reached the top 3, which I assume used to be Hero Smile's rank. Whoa. Maybe I'm wrong, but it would really make a lot of sense if something like that happened. Moreover, that incident might have tormented Nice a lot. Nice could even be blaming himself for it too. And he must have become so messed up and heartbroken that it triggered Nice to do this. Oh no, my precious! I think this also explains why Rek no longer asked why Nice killed himself. He knew that Hero Smile was his nicest idol. Nice's death still pained him, but he understood why. But you know, Nice isn't the only one who's going to be affected if Hero Smile dies. Episode 21 has also revealed that Smile and X actually know each other. I hope they will soon explain how Smile is able to know X's other identity. Heck, Smile even prefers to talk to X with his other identity, but X considers his hero self as work. So, these two are close enough that Smile can show up at X's home whenever he feels like it. They're also drinking buddies and ranting partners. X is even comfortable about sharing his weakness to Smile, even if it was a joke. Moreover, Smile even knows about X's sleeping mask when he puts that guy to bed. Oh, they know each other so well. They clearly have been friends for quite a while. And I am dying of curiosity of how these two met and became friends. They don't seem to be part of the same age group though, and they don't seem to be relatives either. So how? Anyway, Smile appears to have strong connections to the higher ups that he is aware of their little secrets and gossips about them to X. It's quite funny that the commission is so bothered about X being number one for too long, while X actually wants to quit all along. But that's definitely going to change after the Smile incident. X would never have expected that that evening will be the last time he will be seeing his best friend alive. Oh, that's gotta hurt. I don't want to see X in pain, but I really look forward to him actively taking action soon. Will he still surrender to reclaim his ordinary life? Or will he defend his throne to spite the commission? So intriguing. I strongly want to cheer for Nice on his battle against Dragon Boy in episode 22, but because of episode 1, we know that he's going to lose. Oh! Well, since it's almost a guarantee that my top favorites will be playing a big role in the remaining 3 episodes, I will definitely want to be talking more about this series. So, whether you agree with the ideas I shared in this video or not, but you had enjoyed it somehow, I would appreciate it if you click the like button. That will motivate me to work on more To Be Hero X content aside from the usual community posts. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again. Take care!